Legend of Pemi Tshewang Tashi. Pemi Tshewang Tashi is supposed to be the legendary warrior of Wandi Pemi Tshewang Tashi fighting furiously and wins the battle with his teammates. He gives everyone time for celebration for a victory of the battle. That night when Tshewang Tashi was grabbing a replica of Dunkar Matra, a messenger appears with good news to him where Purchungzam, Pemi Tshewang Tashi's wife, gave birth to a healthy son named Tampa, younger brother to Larinzam. That night they celebrated on two occasions, victory on battle and birth of his son. Next morning on the way back to Wangdi, they were received with chief-drill procession by the Lord Andruknyim and two chamberlains in the Zong courtyard. Lord Andruknyim gives him words of his bravery and victory, which is followed by party for all the warriors as a token of appreciation. After that, he shares words of appreciation, courage and thankfulness to all the warriors of Shah Valley and asks for continuous support whenever there is a need and disperses to their individual home, wishing goodness till their next meet. He reaches home with a heartfelt reception by his family members, Larinzam, Pemi Tshewang Tashi's daughter, Sonampem, Pemi Tshewang Tashi's sister, and Ugenchezam, his mother. He asks his sister about the condition of his wife and newly born son and gets the good news from his sister. He goes inside and meets his wife and son and talks about the time they spent apart, love and affection towards each other. Time passes by and his son grows to a fine young boy. That night, Pemi Tshewang Tashi sees a nightmare where he sees himself falling from a cliff. Pemi Tshewang Tashi is spending quality time with his family on a pilgrimage to Paro, Taktsang, and Enel Chogu at his home with the family members and the dearly neighbors. The same nightmare again strikes Pemi Tshewang Tashi and he wakes from his dream. His wife asks if anything is wrong, but he denies on saying to his wife, saying that it was just a nightmare, doesn't have to worry on that. Meanwhile, when he went outside to get a fresh air on the rainy night, he saw a messenger coming towards his house and he got the information that Lord Andruknyim asks Tshewang Tashi to visit him the next day, since the Trongsa asks for the help from Wangdi Zongpen in a battle with Jakar Zongpen. The next day, Tshewang Tashi visits Wangdi Zong, where he sits with Lord Andruknyim and three other chamberlains. During the discussion, they decided to select a warrior who shall lead the army through astrologer, where Tshewang Tashi has been selected for this deadly trap. Tshewang Tashi goes back home to spend time with his family until it's time to leave for the battle. He spends his precious time with his wife and his children with a worried mind because he got the information that Jakar Zongpen's warriors are strong and well skilled. The next day, Daga Chamberlain, Tshewang Tashi and all the warriors gathers at Wangdi Zong ready to leave for the battle. On the way towards east, many bad omens happen to him, like local deity Shah Radha facing east and his horse throwing him away and acting strange. Everyone residing on the way wishes good luck for the team and well return of the team. The team camps on the way, whereby the two leaders Tshewang Tashi and Daga Chamberlain experiences a sleepless night. Due to that, Tshewang Tashi sends the messenger back to Wangdi to inform Lord Andruknyim to conduct rituals. Next day, they reside at Chindipji. That night, they got the news that Chuje Tungar Gelsen has lost the Zong and now holding on to the Tazong. The Trongsa Penlop asks them to meet him at Tazong. Before leaving for the battle, the team meets Chuje Tungar Gelsen and shares gratitude to each other. Since no warrior of Jakar is found to be seen, the team decides to hold at Changmanik ground for battle. Battle starts at ground where enemy soldiers comes out in large. Enemy team comes in large and starts firing and shooting arrows. Enemy team starts dominating over Pemi Tshewang Tashi's team. Enemy team outnumbers Tshewang Tashi's troop. They tried their best, but to no good due to less number in soldier. All the soldiers of Tshewang Tashi and his friends has been defeated by the enemy team, thus leading for Tshewang Tashi and one of the army to escape the battle. Upon reaching Thomang, Tshewang Tashi led the soldier and his horse leave to Wang Di with a message that Daga and Wang Di team fought till their last breath. Meanwhile, the enemy team reaches the spot and tells Tshewang Tashi to surrender and beg for his life from Jakar Zompin, where Tshewang Tashi refuses it. He says that it's better to have an honored death rather than living with apology. Only his lord Andruk Nim can command him, not anybody else. Pemi Tshewang Tashi suicides after jumping from the cliff, while the enemy team looks down the cliff, watching the brave men fall off the cliff. Whereby Tshewang Tashi attempts to shoot arrow at the enemy leader, but finds out that the arrow belongs to his beloved son, and rather than shooting, he prays and falls down the cliff instead. Thank you for watching.